Now, why was Arsenal struggling to create chances yesterday against Sporting Lisbon? Welcome back to S.M.S. Subscribe to the channel for those of you who haven't subscribed. 70% of you watching our very good content here have not subscribed to this channel. So, first subscribe to the channel, then enjoy the video. If you enjoy the video, you like, you share the video, you subscribe. That's how holy people behave. Otherwise, Arsenal did not create chances yesterday. They didn't create a lot of chances. Maybe they create, but not as many as Sporting Lisbon. So this tactical board will be used to show you why Arsenal didn't create as many chances. So let's just get right into it.
So Arsenal, I think Mikel Arteta's main aim was to get a draw at Sporting Lisbon, and we saw the intentions were very clear in the first half. And Sporting Lisbon's intentions were to attack, and we had told you guys before the game that Sporting Lisbon were going to attack, and they were the better side attacking wise, even though they lost. But we have to give credit to Raya. Was man of the match, and I think he's the one who sealed the win for Arsenal. So let's get into why Arsenal was struggling to get chances, and the main reason is Arsenal changes into is it a three? Yeah. They normally change into a three, and then and then you'll have these four players trying to overload uh, the defenders. So it will look like a 3-3-4. But yesterday something changed, and Arsenal were not transforming into this formation. Why? Because Mikel Arteta wanted to dominate possession and control the game for as long as he could, and that is why I'm telling you, Arsenal were looking for a draw at Sporting Lisbon. So instead of Arsenal changing into this formation yesterday, they were changing into three. It was a 4-2, then one, and then three players. So Odegaard was supporting Noni Madueke on the other side. That means Leandro Trossard was isolated and did not get support, and that is why it was very hard for Arsenal to get Trossard on the ball in the first half. And at times he had to drop deep for him to get involved in the game. And him dropping deep means that there's a gap over here. And since Gabrieli and Saliba, because this was Zubimendi or Rice. But then yesterday, Rice played at the back more than he was attacking. So this was an overload that Arsenal were looking forward to, and their aim with this overload was to control the game when the opponents are trying to press. Because Sporting Lisbon found it so hard to press Arsenal. But now the problem came where, because Arsenal could not now, Sporting Lisbon were blocking these passes, and these were the only passes that can make you progress through the midfield and try to create chances for your forward players. So if they comfortably block these two passes, and you cannot find Odegaard easily, because Odegaard was trying to give Ben White this option and then involve Noni Madueke in the game, or maybe give him those runs, because Madueke's pace is very, very explosive, and he can be dangerous on the flanks when given a space to make runs with the ball. So I think you guys are noticing that there's a huge gap in this area of the pitch. There's a very, 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 very huge gap that Arsenal were not able to access and utilize during the game and on possession. That is why they were struggling to get Gyökeres involved in the game. Gyökeres had an option to drop in, and whenever he dropped in, Osman Diamonde was man marking Victor Gyökeres, and was very aggressive on him because he knew this guy, and he knew his capabilities. So Arsenal was struggling to create chances, and I think that was mainly because they were looking forward to controlling the game. They had no intentions of trying to attack, because Arteta's side are very, very, very poor offensively this season, and they just proved it yesterday. So that's it, and that is why Arsenal was struggling to create chances, because they could not get past Sporting Lisbon through the midfield. So if you like the analysis, subscribe to the channel.
Now, 70% of you have not subscribed to this channel. You are just watching content. How can my video have 90 views and I only have one subscriber per day? It is not acceptable. So if you are watching, subscribe. Tell me which team you want me to do tactical analysis for. I'll do it for you.